We take you today into a world so dark and fear-filled, it makes the election of a pope look like a school play. We're talking about the world of acting, specifically acting for TV commercials and TV series. It's the world of Michael Daingerfield. We're talking about the guys who play cop number 3, who are after the coveted Bippy peanut butter commercial. It's about male-female relationships and commitment and fear of same. It's also about the world of acting and auditions. Let's go inside the world of Michael Daingerfield.
This is present day Hollywood North. This is any place except LA, is another way of looking at it. Right. And we're setting it in Vancouver simply because this is actually an ideal place for that kind of thing. And you're in a place where there's not that many roles, so when big roles come along, you really want to get them. And there's a lot of extra work, and there's a lot of bit parts, and there's a lot of supporting and smaller roles and stuff like that going on. There's a lot of commercial work. There's a lot of other types of things. And you have to keep yourself employed sometimes by being a comedian on the side or doing something else. That's the situation. That's the setting for this place.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is my last commercial audition. Okay. If I don't book it, then it's strictly just film and TV.
Okay, it's your decision. It's your decision.
Right?
Okay, that's fine.
I'm twisting it a bit. Just I'm trying to get all the funny parts of my life into the show and you know, protecting the innocent.
Have you had as interesting a life as we're going to make it out to be?
I think there's been some pieces. I think there's been some fun pieces, but I think what I want to do is just create this crazy world around the life of a full-time actor in Vancouver, and then at the same time expose the craziness of our business.
And action.
So Sarah keeps bringing up the conversation about the move-in.
Oh, man, what did she say?
She said, oh, when we move in, like it's happening for sure. Like it's a done deal.
What did you say?
I said, sweetie, it kind of freaks me out when you forecast like that.
No, that's your inner voice talking. You don't actually speak with that voice. That stays buried down in here. That doesn't come out.
But that's how I felt. I'm just trying to be honest.
You just sort of float through?
Float through, and I've got, I think, a slightly more experienced take on the relationships and the acting and all that. Not that I'm good at it, but Jeff has a slightly more advanced look on things.
Maybe come see.
So, you're not gonna believe this, but it looks like Sarah and I are gonna move in together.
Michael, do you have any idea what that means? It's like you're married, and divorce rates are 61%.
Is this taken from your relationships currently?
Again,
do you have a relationship currently?
Yes, I do, and I have moved in with my girlfriend, and it's based off the fears that I had before moving in with her, that I didn't want to lose my independence.
Babe, see, it's hard for you to fully understand because you're not in the business.
You're right, Michael. I'm not in the business, but, you know, I am in the business of talking about us moving in together.
Oh, did you write that? That's very clever. Yeah, goodbye.
Michael, come back here. We have to figure this out. Your lease is up at the end of the month.
And how well does Michael take? Because this is his own story in his own respect. Does he take shots well? Can you ride him?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I ride him all the time. We're rehearsing it. As soon as we stop, I'm on him. And he's like, my God, more and more, you're like my real girlfriend. What am I going to do? I'm going to have 2 of you now in my life. So Michael's going to get it at work, and then he's going to go home and get it from Lori at home.
I mean, if commitment was a flavor, that's what they would order every single time. Just 1 large commitment to go, please. You know?
Yeah, but I don't
Sounds to me like you don't deserve her.
Sounds to me like maybe you don't deserve that donut. So, maybe a salad.
Okay, what was that?
What the hell was that?
What was that?
Did you see that?
That was very obtrusive.
They send others to listen.
I'm trying to have it also be culturally relevant. So like the stuff about, you know, men fear commitment, that's all women want, a lot of that stuff. But also, yeah, I mean, there's an episode could be Michael buys a car and goes camping with his dad, and Jeff shows up, or yeah, I mean, and then it's exposing the industry, which of course you know very well too from being, you know, being an actor. You're scarred, right?
So you're here for the
Call back.
Well, all right. I haven't seen you since Stargate. I was loud there. How you doing, man? Cool.
You're 2 actors. You compare notes.
Right.
Do you tell him that you're working? Do you let him know that you've worked and booked and he hasn't, or vice versa? Because that's what actors do.
Oh, absolutely, all the time. It's always like, you know, somebody books something, say, hey, when were the auditions for that? How come I didn't go for that? How many days? How many days on the, you know? Always, all the time.
I just thought maybe like if you tried almost a little bit more of like, yeah, and then she wants me to move and just like
okay, a little
like
bit
that,
more of that,
you know?
yeah, it's like more honorary and then
Camera.
Some of the scenes, much like a Curb Your Enthusiasm and then style some of those shows where there's key points they know the actors have to hit. So they got to get from point A to point B, and they can play with it as they get to that point B. So there's a lot of humor that comes out of it that might not necessarily be on the script. But this format, this way of shooting it, certainly allows them a lot of room to breathe.
Yeah, but you think they actually care? There's plenty of actors to pick from that'll strap on the hooker boots. I mean, look at that guy.
Yeah, well, I'm hanging my boots out because I didn't become an actor so that I could be in a Bippy commercial.
It makes you feel any better. I just blew any chance I had of booking the Pontiac spot.
My image is that they're like, you know, the people from the outside see the entertainment business as a big, pretty rock, and it's, oh, look at that gorgeous rock, and then you lift the rock up, there's all these like ants and things crawling around there, like, the rock's not covering us, and start running away.
He gets up.
No, I haven't heard sound.